Good afternoon, evening, my friends. My name is Niskanen. This is my vlog of sewing all of, at least my own clothes, and a little bit of other people's clothes as well, meaning my partner's. So this week on the vlog, because I utterly failed my in my dyeing attempts for the Spinifex PJs, and I have not yet gotten the fabric that I need for the fabric that I need for the next attempt. I decided that I would make a whole lot of t-shirts and underwear, because who doesn't need a good stable of basics? And I am sorely lacking in that department. What is in my eye? Anyway, so yes, I have cut out, there's already over there, there's already one set of Orlando, Seamwork Orlando t-shirts, one set of t-shirt pieces, that's the word I was looking for, sitting over there. It is waiting for me to get to work on it. The next piece is right over here, where you can see the pattern curling. That is an Ellie Henley, also from Seamwork. And I've got some Kapunda undies coming over here. There we go. I had a hair stuck in my lashes. The fabric that I'm using for the Henley and the undies is this one. It is very cute. I'm very, very pleased to be using it. There's also a whole other pile of tricot. Knitted t-shirt weight fabrics over there just off camera. And my plan is to just get a whole bunch of them cut up today and possibly also tomorrow, and then spend the rest of the week sewing them up factory style, because I can, and it will be good. I can hopefully my plan, my hope, my dream here is to be able to get a lot of these done this week, possibly also some of it like next week, because right now I am bereft of the kind of fabric that I need to make the pajamas. So I can make a lot of these t-shirt style shirts all at once, because they're very easy to make, and that sort of means that I can sort of make them go by really fast. Like I can sew like a dozen what is the word? like a dozen shoulder seams in a go. It's not that big of a deal. And then I can, you know, it's gonna be pretty easy to do a whole bunch of things in a row, because there's less setup that way, if you can see what I mean. Or at least that's the plan. I don't know if that is what is actually going to bear out. We will see. But for now, at least, that is the plan. Yes. And I'm hoping that the plan will be good. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to do my best, and we will see where we land next week. Maybe this will be a disaster, and I will curse the day. I will rue the day that I ever thought of it. But I have been thinking and talking about doing exactly this, cutting out a whole bunch of t-shirt style projects all at once, and then just knocking them out all in a row, so that hopefully it's easier. I don't know, but we will see. In any case, I am going to get started on the cutting, or I'm going to continue with the cutting, because I have been, as I mentioned, I have been cutting quite a lot of things, and there are many, many more patterns still to go. Anyway, I will see you on the other side, I hope, unless the piles of tricot claim me. I'll see you there. Hello, good evening. It is Friday evening already. Friday the 28th. It has not been a good week. Let me tell you. Yeah, I have been very, very tired. Last week I did a lot of long hours at the day job to get a thing done that I cannot discuss, of course. But I did a lot of long hours, and I am already over 40, y'all. It is not conducive to working long hours. Just a second. So I have cut out one set of Orlando for myself. I have cut out an Annalie Henley for myself. I have cut out a Seamwork Ryan t-shirt for my partner. I have also cut out a it was an Etsy store called Tienda de Patrones, which is the pattern shop, essentially. Yes, one of those. That is also for my partner. And I also cut out a men's muscle tank, again, for my partner. And on top of all of those, I have also cut out 2 pairs of Kapunda undies for myself. One was, I think, view A, and the other was a view C. So basically, yeah. I have done a lot of cutting this week. I have done a lot more cutting than I have done in a while. I have also gotten a little bit of sewing done. So, my current situation is that I almost have an Orlando t-shirt in a it's another Moomin fabric. The character this time is called Haisuli. He's kind of a sneaky fella. Yeah. So yeah, I am making this t-shirt. I have already sewn the shoulder seams and both of the sleeves on. I really want to press the seams that I have at this point before I move on to sewing the side seams, and after that I only need to add the neckband, and then there's quite a lot of hemming to get done, but that is going to happen later. At the same time, I have also almost gotten myself the first pair of Kapunda undies. These are made in this really cute mushroom fabric that I have. I think it has, it's cotton and elastic. I'm pretty sure it's like 95% cotton and 5% elastic. In any case, they are almost done as well. I need to serge the side seams, and then I need to add the elastic at the waistband and also at the leg holes, leg edges, the things. But I decided that I'm going to leave the sewing machine stuff. So I'm just, so far I've only done serging, and I've only done serging with the white thread. I'm going to move to working with the black thread next. So my plan right now, since I have cut out this ungodly amount of projects all at the same time, is to, what did I do here? Oh my goodness. My plan here, right now at least, is to get these sergings done with the serger first and on the white thread as well. Then the next thing I do is I do all of the serging on the black thread, or as far as I'm able to, because the Ellie Henley, you have to do some of the sewing before you can do pretty much most of the serging. So I might leave that one to the very end, but all of the other ones, they have everything except the hem without the sewing machine. So my plan right now is that I will do all of the serging first, and then once that is done, I can get this whole thing sewn on the sewing machine so that hopefully I will be a little bit faster than I would be under different circumstances, or if I were trying to move between the serger and the sewing machine all the time. So I'm just taking apart a bit here because I had managed to serge a bit further than I had meant to, and there was an unholy puckering right there. Now there's just an unholy hole right there, so not sure that's exactly an improvement, but here we are. Anyway, what? Yes. This is where we are. I'm going to pull out the ironing station out there so that I can get that done. And then I'm gonna do those side seams at the same time I do these side seams. And then I still need to do the collar on that. And then I can move on to the black thread. I'm hoping to get at least all of the serging done on all of these projects by the end of this weekend. That way I have at least some hope of finishing all of this next week. And then I can move on to making a tracksuit. So my current goal for February is to make the tracksuit that I had intended to make. That way I can move on to the next what is the word? The next jumpsuit on the comfort wardrobe, and then all that's left after that is the back to the office wardrobe. And since we are not going back to the office anytime soon, I'm not really all that worried about that. And meanwhile, I will be very comfortable at the home office for a while yet. So that is good. That is a very good time. And also, I'm making stuff for people. I am making stuff for people I care about at the same time as I am getting my goals done. So that's nice. Anyway, ironing, side seams, thread change. I doubt I'm going to get to that pile tonight, but we will see. For now, I will see you on the other side. Good evening, night. Yeah, it's past 11 p.m. So it is definitely night here. Yes, I have been doing a lot of stuff today that wasn't sewing. and well, the day is almost gone. But I realized, so yesterday I finished the side seams on the first pair of Kapunda undies and the Orlando t-shirt. Then I realized that I had never actually added the sleeves onto my Sirocco mock-up. So I did the first one yesterday, and then I started, or I pinned the second one, but I was too tired to keep going, so I didn't. So I still need to sew that before I can change out the threads on the machine. But after that's done, I'm good to go. Yes. This is a good thing. I'm actually getting very tired. Tomorrow is going to be a gym day, so we will see. But tonight I am going to finish out at least this shirt, this sleeve, so that I can change out the threads for the white, for the black, and then at the very latest tomorrow I can start working on the other stuff. But now I am running out of battery, so I will see you on the other side. I got a little carried away. I sewed the shoulder seams on the Seamwork Ryan t-shirt. I sewed all the seams on the View A, B? This one, on the Kapunda undies. The one with the side panels. And I used up the rest of my Haisuli fabric, which is very nice. I always like it when a plan comes together, I suppose. I also sewed up the shoulder seams on the Patterns for Pirates men's muscle tank. The next thing I need to do on this one is to sew up the side seams, and then I need to attach the neck and the armbands, and then it's done. But that's not gonna happen tonight. It is already past midnight and I am tired. And tomorrow is, as I mentioned, a gym day. I really need to go to bed tonight, right now. I am turning off the serger. Yes, this is a good decision. Anyway, more tomorrow. I need to mark the placement of the placket on the Ellie Henley, so that I can sew up the seams. I'm getting very tired. It is starting to be hard to keep track of the words or anything else really, so I am going to go. It will be great. And tomorrow I will do a lot more sewing and probably a whole ton of pressing, because my here, let me show you. So my ironing board is starting to look like a mess, and we cannot have a mess. So I am heading to bed for tonight. Well, obviously we can have a mess because the whole room is a mess, but we are still heading to bed for tonight. I will see you tomorrow. Good evening. As you can see, we are back at the serger. I have pressed everything that could do with some pressing. The Orlando t-shirt and the Kapunda undies are hanging over there on the hangers, and that means that it's time to get to work on the remaining serging stuff. The what is the word? The ironing station is completely cleared out, and that means that I can fill it with new stuff, because that's how it works around here, apparently. Yeah, there's right now I'm pinning the patterns for Pirates men's muscle tank, and I think I should probably be able to get this done soonish. So we have gone to the gym today. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, the gym was very, very hard, but it is also rewarding to see how much progress I'm making. I am currently lifting about a third of my body weight, both in deadlifts and assisted pull-ups, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with my progress. But it is very hard every day. Every time I do it. There's this. So last week we were hanging out with my Wednesday work group meeting, and I was talking about how I've started thinking about whether I might be clinically depressed, because I've been having very muted reactions to everything and I'm tired all the time. And my friend Amanda suggested that I might be suffering from SAD, which, you know, looking at the outside over there, is a distinct possibility. It is, after all, not even 7 p.m. yet, and it's so dark outside. So yeah, I've been, since Wednesday, I've been trying to remember to turn my bright light lamp on every morning for at least 10, 20, 30 minutes. And it is definitely having an effect. So apparently I was having SAD issues. I mean, I still am, but, you know, it's getting better. Yay for technology! Although my friend Hillary keeps saying computers were a mistake, and honestly, a lot of the time I agree with them. But yeah, there are still some very distinct perks to all of the technology that we have, including the bright light lamps, but also computers. And, you know, I make my living on computers, although so does Hillary, so they know what they're talking about. Anyway, my partner is turning the sauna on before he is going to go out with the dog. And in the meanwhile, I think I am going to try to get a whole bunch of stuff done off my to-do list. Some of which include making the seams happen on all of the shirts except the Ellie Henley, because that one is going to be a tricky customer, and I am choosing to leave her until next week. Especially since most of the work that I need to do on that front is going to go very quickly if it's anything to judge by, based on the Henley that I made in the summer for my Cal pajamas. It's just that it requires, so hang on, let me see if I can find my pieces. That's a Ryan, that's an Ellie. So it's this placket thing. First, before you do anything else, you stay stitch around the edges, and I think probably also open the center front thing here. And then only after that's done, you start putting together the shoulder seams, and I think the side seams might only come after the placket is in all but the buttons. But anyway, it's a lot of going back and forth from the serger to the sewing machine, and from the sewing machine to the serger. And honestly, my sewing machine right now, it's in its cubby, which means that I have a lot of space on the table here, the cutting table / work table here. So that means that it's easier for me to work with all of this bulk of stuff. That's really the only way to describe it. So I'm hoping to get most of the stuff done before I set up my sewing machine, after which I'm gonna hem all the stuff that is all but ready, and then I'm gonna start on the Ellie Henley. And so here, I'm gonna show you how I've changed. I've done pretty much the same changes to both this one and the Orlando pattern. So first of all, I added, where is it? Right there. I added about 4 centimeters, which is just about 3 inches, I think. So I added about 4 centimeters of length to the fronts and the backs. And then I did this thing on the fronts. I did this thing on the fronts where I did a slash, and all the way to the side seam. And then I did a slash from the hem to the very top, leaving a hinge to the top of the slash to the side seam. And then I just inched it down a bit so that I could get more room in the stomach area. And at least for the Orlando, it has worked out really beautifully. I really like, because I have a bit of a tummy and I have a rather long torso. So, and I really like my shirts to go well beneath my waistband. So, yeah, I wanted more length and I wanted more space for my tummy and my backside. So that worked out that worked out really well on the Orlando. So we are going to see how it turns out with the Ellie Henley, whether or not it's a good fit. But right now, I am going to sew in the side seams on this men's muscle tank. Then I'm gonna add the neckband. Then I'm gonna sew the armband ends together so that I can, or serge, so that I can do the last of the pressing for those. Then I of course need to also attach them. But before I get to the pressing, I am going to put on the neckband on the Ryan t-shirt and also probably sew the side seams on that one. Yeah, it doesn't have, so I need to attach the sleeves before I sew the side seams. But that is, on the instructions at least, it's supposed to come only after you've attached the neckband, so that's what I'm gonna do first. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot of time today because I really do need to get some other work done as well, than just sewing. But for right now at least, I think I am going to get this done, and I will see if there is anything at all that I can get done after the sauna. Yes, that sounds like a plan. I will see you on the other side. Friends, it is not happening tonight. So as you can see, I am freshly out of the sauna, and it was a good time, let me tell you. But it also left me, honestly, kind of spent. I am very, very, very tired. I'm sitting here, putting the Tienda de Patrones raglan sleeve shirt, men's raglan sleeve shirt together. And yes, this is the last shirt that I still have completely untouched, and it is going to largely remain so for tonight. I am completely and utterly spent, and I'm just, it is, right now the time is about 9:15, and I am honestly doubtful if I'm going to make it to 9 without falling asleep. And that is not conducive to finishing some t-shirts. So I am about to give up for the night and get to head to bed. Honestly, it has been a day, but at least I expect that next week I will be feeling better. Next week is also my birthday week, so I am going to be getting all of my favorite foods all week. So that is good. I am really looking forward to that. Because, you know, it's not like my partner doesn't spoil me on the regular, so he actually does. He really does. He makes my favorite foods quite often. But anyway, this is where I am ending this vlog, because otherwise I'm just gonna fall asleep on camera or at the machine, which is worse because it's kind of a safety hazard, and we are not here for safety hazards, are we, folks? Anyway, if you like this vlog, please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and I will see you next Thursday with some more t-shirt shenanigans, apparently. I'll see you then.